You ever feel like modern life is just a frantic race with no finish line? It's exhausting, right? Well, what if I told you there's a life hack for all that chaos? One that's been in beta testing for, about 2,500 years. Yeah, let's get into it.
I mean, if you saw an ad like this, you'd be a little curious, wouldn't you? There's no subscription fee, no app to download. It's basically an open source operating system for your own mind, and the side effects sound pretty amazing. So, how does this thing actually work?
Okay, so the first step is to get a map of the territory. And when I say territory, I mean the wild, sometimes really confusing landscape of your own mind. Of course you do. We all do. You're feeling great one moment, totally frustrated the next, and then maybe just completely zoned out after lunch. Well, this ancient framework says these aren't just random moods. Nope, they're actually distinct psychological realms that we visit every single day. Now, these aren't literal physical places. They're powerful states of mind we're constantly cycling through. The God realm, that's that blissful top-of-the-world feeling. The Titan realm is pure road rage or getting super jealous of someone's post online. We visit the animal realm when we're on autopilot, just kind of going through the motions. The hell realm is that flash of intense fear or white-hot anger. And the hungry ghost realm, oh, that's us, endlessly scrolling, craving something, anything, but never, ever feeling satisfied. And right there in the middle, that's the human realm, the sweet spot, that balanced state where we actually have the clarity to see all this happening. And here is the secret, the absolute game changer. You are not your anger. You are not your craving. These are just temporary weather patterns passing through. The key to freedom isn't to try and never visit these places. It's to realize you can leave at any moment. The exit door is just noticing where you are and taking one conscious breath. That's it. Okay, so if our minds are always changing, what does that say about, well, everything else? This brings us to a really core concept. It can sound a little weird at first, but stick with me, because it's actually incredibly liberating. So when you hear the word emptiness, it's easy to think of a cold, empty void, right? But that's not it at all. In this way of thinking, emptiness just means that nothing exists all by itself or permanently. Everything, from the screen you're looking at to your own thoughts, it all comes into being because of this giant, interconnected web of causes and conditions. Everything is always in flux. This idea has two sides, like a coin. On one side, form is emptiness. That means the solid stuff we see, it's not really as solid or permanent as we think. It's all just a temporary pattern. But then you flip the coin over, and emptiness is form. This is the beautiful part. It means that this constant change, this impermanence, is exactly what allows life to happen in the first place. Think of waves on the ocean. They're always moving, always changing, but they're still the ocean. So what's the big payoff for getting this? It's huge. It's where peace begins. When we stop desperately trying to hold on to the good moments and furiously push away the bad ones, when we stop clinging to everything as if it were permanent, we find this incredible sense of ease. We learn to flow with life instead of constantly fighting against it. Now, let's just zoom out for a minute. Imagine if we took this personal insight and we scaled it up. What would an entire society look like if it was built not on competition and consumerism, but on this deep understanding that we're all connected? Well, in a society like this, kindness wouldn't be something you'd have to force. It would be the most logical, natural response, because you'd literally see yourself in everyone else. There'd be way less focus on just accumulating more stuff, because people would get that true wealth is contentment. Chasing endless desire would be seen for exactly what it is, like trying to fill a cup that's just full of holes. And think about how that would actually work. The economy could be based on generosity and sharing. Conflicts would be handled with compassion, without that desperate need for our ego to be right all the time. And, maybe best of all, there would be so much more laughter. A truly wise culture doesn't take itself too seriously, because it knows that life is both incredibly profound and deeply, deeply playful. This all might sound really grand and philosophical, but the entire system, from mapping your own mind to envisioning a better world, it all comes back to one simple, practical, and unbelievably powerful tool that you have access to right this second. That's it. That's the key to the whole thing. Your breath is the ultimate reminder. It comes and goes, just like everything else in life. It's a physical anchor to the present moment, a way to step out of the realm of anger or craving, and it's a constant, gentle reminder that everything is in this beautiful, continuous flow. So I'll just leave you with this question.
The next time you feel overwhelmed or stressed out or just lost in the hustle, what could change? In your world, inside and out, what might shift if you just remembered to pause and connect with that one simple breath?